Hello everyone, welcome to GametechUK and another truck driver video. Before we get on with today's video, top right of your screen, as always, is my playlist of truck driver with all my content in there. Lots of inside information, everything you need to know to get you excited for the release of truck driver on the consoles. Right, what are we going to do in today's video? Well, been grinding away and we're still in the standard truck. I've actually purchased another truck which I'll show you in a second, and we're going to go up to one of the construction sites and make a very special delivery. So let's get on with today's video. So the truck I've purchased is the Quest Endurance, the 4x2. If you remember in one of my PC videos that I did showing you the PC beta, I purchased this truck actually, which I really did enjoy. It's quite a handful to steer, but I did like it. If you remember, I didn't really like the front of it. I liked the sort of silver part, but I didn't like the plastic bumper bit. Well, this one has got the front that I like, so I think that looks absolutely fantastic. And let's just have a look at some of the options that you can do as well, which a lot of them I haven't unlocked. So we could change the engine. We can go up to a 390 or a 460. Again, this is all locked, and you unlock that as you drive that particular vehicle. Bumpers, loads of different bumpers. Look at that, look. Absolutely loads of bumper options. The customization in this is very good. Actually, I like that one. That one looks cool. Yeah, I like that one. Again, not locked. Just showing you what the options are. Cabins, we can take the cabin off. That looks quite nice actually, but you got to agree it looks great like that, so we would always leave that one on anyway. The back side, we can put some fenders on there. Oh, that looks lovely. I can't wait to unlock that. That looks really cool, doesn't it? Front, we've got the sunscreen. Again, lots and lots of customization options. And it's great that it's locked as well. It gives me a reason to actually play this and to play each individual vehicle and unlock everything. Light bars. We got a vehicle horn. That one is unlocked. I'm definitely having that. We got roof bars. Oh, okay. So you can only have one. Yeah, okay. So if we want a roof bar, we've got to take the horns off. But you got roof bars there. Lots of them. Really cool. And I think that's it. No, we've got stuff at the top. We've got antennas. We've got none at the moment, but we have got... Oh no, we have got some equipped actually. We've got Type 3, so we have got some antennas on there. And exhausts. Oh, I love that. Oh, it is unlocked as well. And that one, I'm definitely having that. Yes. If you remember on the PC version, that was actually locked, and I was quite excited about it. That looks absolutely awesome. Love that. What have we got here? Front grills. That looks quite nice actually. Yeah, but for now we'll keep that one. Right, let's go and take this out and do that special delivery. Right, so we're parked up in a garage. We've got our hazards on. We're nice and safe. I'm going to fill up with just a little bit of fuel before we go and go to the construction site. We're here at the moment, just at this little garage. We're only going to do a short journey today. It's not going to be the longest of videos. We're going to go over to the construction site, and the lady working there has got a special delivery for me. So let's start up. I do like the look of this truck though, and it sounds slightly different to the other truck as well, which is important, but yeah, it looks great. So we're going to turn our hazards... Oh, we're going to turn our hazards off. There we go, and we're going to go inside the truck. So on this one actually, it's quite interesting. Each truck is very different, interior wise and design wise. On the starter truck, the yellow truck that we started with, the door mirrors are the mirror on the screen on the left above me is over the door mirror, whereas on this one the POV is quite close up, and I would like a little bit of adjustment on the point of view, because the actual mirrors are nowhere to be seen. They're really off to the side of the screen. So in this particular case, both mirrors are actually quite useful. But we're going to go over to get some petrol. I like the noise of the petrol. The noise is very good. Right, might as well fill up. And it comes straight off your money, top right. Right, start back up. Is high beam on actually? I keep pressing that one. It's this one. No, high beam isn't on. No. Okay, right, here we go. I am going to make another video actually very shortly after this video of things that I personally would like to see in Truck Driver before the release, and in a realistic fashion. There's no point saying, oh, I want a bigger map, or I want American trucks, because that just simply isn't going to happen on release. I'm going to make a video detailing the things that I think should be implemented and could be implemented realistically before release, so watch out for that. So don't forget to subscribe, and also, as I always say, check out that playlist, lots more truck driver content in there. So we're on the freeway, on the motorway at the moment. We're probably speeding a little bit, so I will just cut that down to about 70, I think. So we're just going to take our time. We've got the cruise control on, which is very, very simple to activate, which is just up on the D-pad. Very, very simple. I will be playing this on steering wheel when it's released, and for those that don't know, I will put in the description below actually the full compatibility list for all steering wheels. But at the moment the T-GT does work, as I showed you in the last video. I just can't change views, and I can't look left and right, and for me that's an important part of parking, of playing the game. So at the moment I'm still on controller, which is fine, and as I always say in all of my videos, not everyone is going to want to play this or has got a steering wheel. You know, it's more than playable, more than enjoyable with the controller, more than enjoyable. Alright, so we're just going to stop at the junction. Here we go, nice and safe. But I am actually getting used to centering the camera now, but that will be one of the things that I will mention in that video I just spoke about. I would like, and I know a lot of people would like it as well, some kind of centering situation with the look around, because it does need it, I think. But it's a great little game, and I just love driving around the environment. It's very relaxing. It's very cool. I like it. I've always liked it, haven't I? If you've watched all of my videos, you'll know I always like this game. I've always enjoyed playing it. Right, we've got a cheeky right here. And another right. So this is how you're going to get the missions. You're going to drive up to this little mission marker, and there'll be triangle for jobs. Right, now on this particular one, I've been grinding away for this young lady. I own a Funar. I've done all of her missions, and there's one final mission to do, and we're going to do that now. She looks happy. She looks happy with what I've done. Also, while that conversation is going on, this is another one of the areas that I've watched grow as I've delivered each part. So like I say, I've done all of the missions for this particular NPC mission giver, and it started off with just a blank canvas here with a bit of scaffolding, and the building is almost finished. So she hasn't seen it. Those already made my eyes bleed. Anyway, could you please pick it up from Osterbar? Okay, so that's where we're going to go. The mission marker is already set on the GPS, so let's go there. But it's going to be great to have this on the console. You know, we've got options like this on the PC, but nothing really like this on the console, and that's why I've been excited for this game since day one, really, because there isn't enough choice for console players. Luckily, it's starting to happen, and it really is starting to happen, actually. What we do need is a flight sim for consoles now. That is all we need now to be absolutely complete. Okay, let's pull out, nice and safe. And I always have these games in auto. I like the relaxation of it. You know, if I'm playing Gran Turismo Sport or racing games or anything like that, always manual, always. But when I play Euro Truck or play this game or even Bus Sim, I always play in automatic. So a lot of people are like, "Oh, why are you not playing in manual?" It's because I don't really play it in manual. I like the relaxation of just accelerating really and letting the vehicle do the work. But the graphics, I mean, the graphics look lovely. Look at this, look. You know, the detail is there. There is still some jittering. This is the same build actually that I played for the last video. So no improvement. There are improvements working on the background, but there's been no new build updated. So this is the same build. So we still got the same issue with screen tearing in the frames, but hoping that's going to be sorted, of course, on the final build that comes through on the retail release. Right, we haven't got far to go. So we're going to put the cruise control on, about 70, that'll be fine. I do want, and I will speak about this in the video that I told you about, I do want some idea of what the speed limit is on this road. I don't know what the speed limit. I'm guessing it's 60. Oh, hang on, what was that? There was actually a very small speed limit sign there. I'm going too fast to see it. It's fine. But yeah, I would like something on the GPS really, bottom right, to say what the speed is. Very, very simple. Look at that left mirror. Look at the sunset behind. Looks really, really cool. So you can see the truck moving around in the undulations of the road. That's a nice little effect. I like that. Let's go outside, actually. I mean, it's looking nice, isn't it? Right, I think we're coming off here. Yes, we are. So we'll come off the cruise control. Indicator right. Mountains in the distance, that all looks nice. This game has got so much possibility, so much possibility. The possibilities are endless for map expansions, new missions. Really, really is a great base to build on. I should have indicated there, shouldn't I? I think we're coming off again. Yes, we are. So, little cheeky indicator. And there's plenty of views to play from, but I like to play from the inside cab view. I think that's the most immersive, and probably the way that most people will play it. So it looks like we're just joining the motorway again. Go. Little lights look nice in the distance. That looks cool. A little bit of pop up, but again, we're hoping that that's going to be sorted in the final version. This is beta, so we can't complain about it too much because it is still the beta. I'm all over the place, aren't I? I've literally only just played this the truck in this video. I haven't played this one before, and it does actually handle quite differently to the starter truck, which is good. Just means that you've got to get used to it. And I'm so used to playing racing or driving games with a steering wheel. I barely ever control a car or a vehicle now with the controller. But it's going to be nice, actually. Sit back on the sofa, chill, relax, and do some driving. Like I say, not everyone is going to want to have it set up in a rig or with a steering wheel or spend hours playing it. A lot of people might just want to come home from work, do a couple of missions, laying up on the sofa with the controller, and you can definitely do that. It's totally fine. Put the cruise control back onto 70-ish. 70-ish. This is probably a 60 road, possibly maybe a 70. I'm not sure. But you can see the map isn't huge, as I've shown you many times before. But as I've said before, if you're driving correctly and not using it as a racetrack, you know, there's a lot of roads here to do, a lot of mileage to cover. Oh, it's an 80. Oh, it's an 80. Come on, it's an 80. I saw that as I went past then. Right, so we're coming into town now to pick this up. So we've got a left turn here. I don't think we're far from it, actually. Stop at the junction. Have a little cheeky look around. It's all safe. So this is how I like to drive. I like to drive like this. I like to drive properly, stopping at the junctions, making sure everything's clear. You know, and I think that's the best way to enjoy the game, is to play it properly. You don't want to play it like GTA, do you? If you want to play it like that, then you... Actually, should we do a little cheeky sleep? Let's do that. Let's do a sleep. There is a sleep station there. Let me show you that in case you haven't seen it. Oh, I've got someone behind me. I wonder what the AI is going to do. Is he just going to wait for me? Let's have a look. Let's have a test. Yeah, they're probably just going to wait, aren't they? If I go back even more. Yeah, he's going to wait for me to get out of the way. So let's do a... let's just pull up here. Because you can see top right, our sleep meter is going down. So let's sleep. Graphics are nice though. Look at the reflections and stuff. Right, start the engine up. Get back inside the cab. And get on our way. Oh, actually, this is the same place we picked that the boat up from. What is that a statue of? What is that a statue of? Wow, that is ugly. What is it? It's some sort of modern art thing, isn't it? That you see on these trading estates. Okay. See, I like to go third person when I'm doing manoeuvring. I find it easier. But of course, if you wanted the challenge, you could, of course, just do it by your mirrors. Let's try. Oh, God. Let's try. Here we go. So the reason I wanted to show you this load is there are interesting loads in Truck Driver. It's not just box trailer after box trailer, and that is good. That is good. Right, but no, let's resist the temptation. Oh, he wants to drive it straight into the ocean. There's a little bit of banter going on between me, the driver, and this woman. I think there's to be continued. Right, okay, let's get back there. And we're going to do a right turn. So we're going to have to drive a lot more carefully now, using those mirrors. Of course, we could go third person like this, but you want the challenge, don't you, of using your mirrors. That's it. So we're going to come a little bit wide here. Just making sure... Oh, that is wide. But we did it professionally. That's totally fine. We didn't touch anything. So you can see there's people walking around. There's life. You know, there's stuff going on. Wait for the traffic to clear. And we're fine. Again, going out just a little bit wide here. Oh, I was meant to take that turn in. Oh, let's have a look. Could I get away with reversing? I think I probably could. Yeah, it's fine. Oh dear. Oh, this could be a problem. Let's move out and hopefully, yeah, we'll let the AI out. It's fine. These things are going to happen. We're not professionals. That's it. Get back in the truck. And I think we got away with that. You got to have fun with it, haven't you? But it's just showing you different situations that you can get in. That was deliberate. Okay, so we get over here. We just want to keep that around 60 with that sort of load on. 56, 60. We don't want to be doing 80 with that load on. We want to be taking it easy. But again, all the trees, all the plants, all the flowers. It looks nice. It looks really, really nice, and I can't wait for you lads and ladies to get your hands on it, start installing it, and get out there and start trucking. I think it's going to be great. So we've got 7 kilometers, so we've got a fair little journey back. Coming up to a red light. But you got all the straps and stuff on there. It all looks pretty good. And off we go. So as always, you'll have to let me know in the comments what you think of what you're thinking of the gameplay so far. What would you like changed realistically, or what would you like to be seen included before release. And it has to be realistic. Like I say, there's no point going, oh, I want the map bigger. Well, I'm sure we all do, but that isn't going to happen at launch. The developers have been quite transparent about what you're going to get at launch. You know, this is the map you're going to get, this is the quality of it, this is the not the final version, but this is pretty much the final version of the map, and they've been really transparent about that. But what would you like, fine-tuning I suppose, for want of a better word, what would you like to be included out of all the requests that we've discussed, and what would you like to be included in the final version? It'll be interesting. Like I say, my video will be coming very, very shortly on that, of the things that I think should be included. Doesn't mean they will be included, but the things that I think should be included. So here you can see that the terrain and the landscape is changing all the time. That's what I do like about it. It's a bit like Bus Simulator. I love the map in that, because that always feels like you're travelling to a different place. Right, looks like we're coming off and coming underneath the motorway. So we're only 3 minutes away. So again, you can see the frames just chopping a little bit there. Hopefully, fingers crossed, I would expect that to be optimized in the final version. So, you know, although we're going to mention it, we're going to be upfront about it, as the developers have been. We're not going to bang on about it, because it is a beta, and that's what the beta is for. A lot of people prejudge a beta and think, well, that's it. It's not it. We need to give them a chance to bring out the final retail release. So I'm all over the place, but like I say, it's because I usually use the steering wheel. Once we get the full steering wheel support on the T-GT, then I'll just always play it with steering wheel. But I do need to be able to change camera and look around the cab. So I'm not sure if they're going to utilise the little analog sticks on there, or whether we can assign our own keys and work out our own control system or control scheme. I'm not sure, but hopefully we get a few of them options. Right, so we're only a couple of minutes away now. Let's go to the exterior. It looks cool though, doesn't it? I do like them exhausts as well. I'm so pleased I've got them on. Looks really cool with that. It's quite nice from that view, actually. I mean, there are some good views. You've got that one, which I suppose is for parking, really. That one, you can see the air horns we fitted at the start. That one is lower down. And the two, I think it's 1, 2, 3 external, you know, sort of third-person cameras, and then the top-down ones. We're almost there now. Obviously, we've already done this journey. We're just retracing our steps now to take it back to the NPC. We're industrial buildings on the right. I mean, everything's all placed right. Look, there's some. Looks like there's some road work. Oh, look at that. There's a bit of camping going on. That's interesting. So it looks like there's a bit of camping going on. There's a portaloo. I don't know whether that's the workers are camping. There's a little fire there. You know, there's lots of little details in it to keep you interested. That's the main thing. And to keep the journeys interesting as you go through the missions, because obviously once the story part of it is done, you still got random missions. The game doesn't run out. I've said that a few times now, but people still ask me, you know, what happens when the missions run out? Nothing. You've just got random missions to do. You know, when the story runs out, nothing, but you've just got random missions to accomplish. But an interesting map is still going to keep the game busy. And ultimately, it's a driving game. So when the driving's over, let's do some more driving. That's what it's about, isn't it? Right, so we're just coming up here. I think if I remember rightly, we've got a couple of sharp rights. Trying to go just a little bit wider, just to compensate for that. Oh, my engine stopped there. Keep that indicator on. And let's park it up. I always go to third person here, just because I want to get it 100%. So hopefully you've enjoyed today's video. Plenty more truck driver videos coming soon. And like I say, check out that playlist because there is loads in there. Right, I want to get 100%, so we're going to have to do a little bit of manoeuvring, but that's fine. Actually, I'm going to go out and just... That's it. And then as we straighten up and pull forward, that should do us 100%. There we go. There you go. So in the next video I'll be able to show you this all set up in place, and I'll go back to the other construction actually, and do you remember when we took the big statue there? I'll be able to show you that all in place as well. But that is it, everyone. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, leave me a cheeky like and a comment below, and I will see you in the next one.